In the next few minutes, I'm gonna fix the 3 mistakes that are hurting your ability to serve the ball deep and to serve it with more power. And by the end of this video, you're gonna be able to go on court and implement the things that you learn over the next few minutes.
If you don't know me, my name's Kyle. I went from being a 3-5 rec player to an APP Tour 2-time medalist in just about 3 years. And now I run ThatPickleballSchool.com, where over 1,000 members are learning how to win games by playing more strategically. So if you wanna check that out, we're running a 7-day free trial. The link is in the description below.
Here's mistake number 1, having a very narrow base. When you have a narrow base in your serve, you lose the ability to hit with more power because number 1, you're unstable, and number 2, you don't allow for a weight transfer. So what do you want instead? A power base. The way I like to line up is I have my left foot, as I'm a righty, about a 45-degree angle towards the baseline, and my right foot, my back foot, it's about parallel to the baseline. What this does is it's kind of like a boxer who's gonna be in a stance, an athletic stance that will allow me to generate force through the ground, but will also, like a boxer who's going to make a punch, they shift their weight so they can generate more power. So when you set up in a wide power base, you allow yourself to shift your weight so you can hit with more power. So how wide should your feet be? Well, just have an expectation that you might get pushed, right? So now I'm gonna, boom, try. Go harder, come on.
I mean, I can't.
Watch this.
I don't think I can.
Watch this.
Oh, you're so strong.
Watch this. Watch this. Whoa! Okay. Now, if you're hitting a bounce serve, the same thing applies. You still don't wanna have a narrow base for all of the same reasons that I just shared having a serve out of the air. Okay, so I want a ball to be here. Okay, I'm gonna drop the ball, and I can hit it. Now, before we go to mistake number 2, if you've ever had the yips while serving, we've actually put together a free guide on overcoming the yips. It's in the link in the description. It's something that we've all faced at some point, and I'll help you overcome it by reading what's in that link below. Here's mistake number 2. It's having a jammed release. What happens a lot of times is I have my elbow tucked, the ball's really close to my body, and what that does is it doesn't allow me to extend out and hit it. So when I go to hit the ball, then all of a sudden my left arm here, the dropping arm is close. My right arm is tucked. Ooh, and I'm almost hitting it like a little bit of a dinosaur. Let me see you hit it. Let me see you hit a T-Rex serve.
Actually felt pretty.
One more? Actually, okay. Maybe that's actually not a mistake. Instead of having T-Rex arms, what you want to do is actually extend your arm out. And what's the angle of it? Maybe it's a 45-degree angle, but it's far enough that you have to reach a little bit, and it actually allows you to gain some space with the ball. Think about it like a golf swing. If you're putting, the ball is very close to your feet, but you're also not hitting it a great distance. What do you do when you want to hit a great distance when you're on the tee box? You actually have a driver. It's the longest shaft club. It's the farthest away from your body. It gives you space, and because you have that space, it allows you to accelerate the club head speed. Faster club head speed, faster paddle speed will allow you to hit the ball harder, farther, and that's the same thing you want in pickleball. You want to give yourself enough space with your drop to extend out for the ball, not too far, because if you hit it too far, that's called a
whiff.
Whiff.
They think extension, it's not just extension away from you, it really is getting the ball out in front.
This is something my friend Patrick Kofka continues to tell me on my serve, to actually have it extended out in front of you in a way that you actually have to go out and get it. Obviously not too far, but far enough that you can extend out. And the point of this is, how do you generate more effortless power? Because what happens with the close T-Rex stance is you use a lot of army power.
It's the easiest way to generate topspin as well. The more in tights you are, the harder to generate topspin. The more you go out and get it, the more you're gonna go and generate the topspin.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know?
PK said it.
I believe him. And then the third mistake that people use is they don't use the boomstick. The number 1 way to get more power on your serve is to use
boom!
Hey, a paddle that has more power. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, we're gonna give away 1 boomstick to the person that says the nicest thing about Tyler. I know
it's about time. Kyle's been so mean to me for so long.
For years. Let's cut to a couple of the mean comments I've said to him over the years. I can't stand watching this guy hit every single ball hard from the midcourt anymore. Tyler's never put his left hand on his paddle until this moment. That sucks, okay. Also, Tyler, why are you wearing those shoes? Go in the comments below, comment something about Tyler, something kind, something generous. I'll know if you're using ChatGPT. Honestly, I don't care. Now, here's actually mistake number 3. It is getting too army. It's army swinging versus having a full body coil. If you didn't play tennis, I played middle school tennis for a little while, so I had to really learn this. But we decide to hit it harder, and when we decide to hit it harder as the non-tennis players, we typically decide to hit it harder with one thing, our arm. And so we swing harder, but we're generating more effortful power, not effortless power. And we want to be generating effortless power, because then when we decide to swing harder with effortless power, call it boom, stick, boom. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So think of this like one of those little toy cars where you wind up the wheels and then you release them and there's an explosion of energy forward in that car. We want the same thing here. So instead of just keeping our body completely still, I can still hit it decently hard with just arm swing, but not even as close to as hard as if when I get my feet stand, my power base, I get my extension and I get my coil, the power becomes exponentially greater by just adding a core rotation. And if you think about any other sport, golf, you're gonna rotate for power. Football, you're gonna throw for power. Shoot, basketball, Steph Curry from distance, you're gonna rotate for a little bit more power on your shot. So when you're hitting a serve and you're out there, if you notice that you're very stiff in your swing, your body's very tight when you make impact, you could probably do a better job of one, loosening up your wrist, loosening up your body.
One other thing they can check is hit one that's just army. Notice the right side of Kyle's body. His right foot didn't even come off the ground. He didn't rotate into the court.
Oh, that's interesting.
When you do rotate, you can always check your finish. Good. Now go ahead and show us rotational power.
Yeah.
Watch the right side of Kyle's body. The right side of his body rotates and his right foot steps into the court. So the paddle side of your body will actually finish towards your target if you are generating rotational power.
The paddle side of your body will actually finish
yes.
towards.
So that's a way to check.
That's a way to check, okay.
Yeah. And even when you go army, that's not like the common mistake that I see most like 3-5s do it when they do a 2 army swing. They tend to go like an underhand toss, like flexing the bicep.
Yeah.
You know, there's zero rotation there.
So what should they do instead?
Instead, you want to make sure that you rotate the paddle side of your body from your wide stance away towards your target.
Yeah, and I think what I noticed you do too, the difference between hitting just like, this is really true, you come here and you hit up, is you are hitting a very push, flat ball. And then people will often ask, well, how do I actually generate topspin on my serve? And when you generate topspin, we want to tilt the paddle and go from a low to high motion. So if I just do it very robotically to start, this is flat, this is topspin, right? And the ball will start to spin when you do that. But obviously you don't want to be hitting that robotic.
The 3 things that you shared will generate topspin. So the wider your base is, the more that you do get the ball out in front of you extended, and the more that you rotate will generate topspin. The opposite of being narrow, no rotation, arm, and hitting in tight, there's no topspin.
Yeah, that's a great point. So instead of thinking like, how do I hit it with more topspin? This is kind of the last thing you should be thinking about.
Yes.
If you do the other things, that will naturally happen.
Yeah, and here it is, just watch the paddle right here. Okay, so here it is tight to my body. As I extend out, the paddle face does go down. So I don't have to think about paddle face, just think about contact point.
Yeah,
right?
But what if it's too far out in front of you?
You missed.
Hey, if you enjoyed that video, this is called Fix Your Something in Under 10 Minutes. The something is you know what I mean, it's gonna be something. So let me know what other topics you want us to hit on Fix Your Something in Under 10 Minutes, because we'll do that next. Thanks for watching. Oh, check out this video. This video right here, it's such a good video. We put so much time into it. I think it'll help you a lot. This is a great, or maybe it's right here. There we go.